Welcome to my first of many Red Dead Online PC tips and tricks videos here on the channel, and depending on where you are at in the world, perhaps you're just anxiously anticipating getting your hands on the game, or perhaps you are loading in for the very first time now. Whichever the case may be, I wanted to share with you guys the first of many guides here going up here on the channel over the course of the next few weeks as we kick off the Red Dead Redemption 2 PC content coming in droves. So today, let's start off with the best ways that you can rank up your progression ultra fast in Red Dead Online. And this goes for your normal level as well as some other new Frontier Pursuits DLC roles like the Bounty Hunter, Collector, and Trader. Those roles have separate ranks compared to the normal leveling system, which caps off with new unlocks at rank 100, and the new roles all level off at rank 20. So in total, there is a lot to cover in today's video, and although some tips may seem general, please try to implement them all into your gameplay so you can rank up extremely fast. Hopefully this video can help you jump into your own personal grind coming up here in Red Dead Online, whether you are on console and looking to level up, or whether you just got the game on PC and you're looking to maximize your playtime in the most efficient and super efficient way. If you are new to the channel though, and perhaps part of the 80% of users that are not subscribed, be sure to do so for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online content, especially now with the PC release, with PC mods and other online content releasing here very soon. Be sure to check out twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv as I do live stream there every single day. And first, just as a preface, like I said, this video will not just be solely about the normal leveling system. We will be talking about the new roles, because if you take advantage of those roles, you can rank up your normal level even faster as well. And we will talk about the best approaches and what you can take and such. So first, let's talk about the normal levels in this video. What do you want to focus on right away? Well, right when you start Red Dead Online, you go through a prologue where they teach you how to steal a horse, you shoot some enemies, you do a little treasure map, and these are all things that can kind of get you oriented with the game, and you level up, and once you leave the prologue, you're about level 4 to level 6. And once you actually get out into the open world, you have a bunch of things to focus on. You have online story missions, because there is like a small story arc to the online, although it's very weak in my opinion compared to the story mode of Red Dead Redemption 2 itself. But you do have online story missions which you want to take part in. There are free roam stranger missions, you can go hunting, you can do daily challenges, and there's some PvP content as well as the new roles. So let's just talk about the story missions. You want to be able to do all of these right away. There are high honor and low honor online story missions. You will see on your map a marker from a man named Horley. You want to go to that Corona and start some online story missions. You don't necessarily, I mean, you can grind them if you want, but what's good about doing these is because you'll start off with these high honor story missions, and in order to do the low honor ones, you need to have low honor, right? And so you can either purchase this with Old Man Jones for 3 gold bars, although I would strongly recommend you do not do that to access those low honor story missions. You can go on a killing rampage in Red Dead Online as well, where you just go about and kill police officers or kill civilians or whatever, lawmen, whatever you want to do to get low honor, although you'll lose a lot of ammo, you'll have a high bounty and things like that, and you just won't be making much money that way. You'll be losing money essentially. But the other way to do it is to just essentially replay the high honor story missions, making low honor choices, because in these high honor missions, the first online story missions you do, you as a player are given a choice with either the random players you play with or with your friends, and you can make a high honor choice or a low honor choice. For example, you tie a bunch of people up and you leave them on the train tracks. You can either save these men or you can choose to let them get run over by the train. So what you want to make sure you do is go through all the high honor consequences so you can go through and access all of the high honor story missions. And when you do this, you get a first time XP bonus as well as a money bonus. The first time money bonus is really good, but of course the XP bonus is super awesome as well. It varies from a couple hundred XP for the mission completion to a couple thousand, and that could be a couple of ranks if you are a super low level. So those are the online story missions. You go through, do the high honor and the low honor ones. Once you do them for the first time, you can choose to continue to grind them and drag the timer out for more XP, or you can make your way into the free roam and mess around with the free roam stranger missions. These are the orange and black icons on the map with like a default profile picture. That's kind of what it looks like. These are the mission strangers, and you'll see them pop up. It says stranger on the icon. Once you access them and you meet the person, they are no longer an actual stranger, and they will have a name, and you can go to these people and do missions which range from delivering wagons to storming different forts and stealing supplies. You can go and steal horses. You're going to just shoot a bunch of people or deliver a buggy bag. It has a lot of these very fetch quest type missions, but what you get from these missions are very good money rewards and XP rewards and gold as well right after the update Rockstar increase the pay of this stuff. And so we are specifically talking about the XP here. When you do any of these stranger missions, I have a few recommendations. You can visit Bonnie McFarlane at McFarlane's Ranch. You can visit the boy, who's usually found between Valentine or Flatneck Station. You'll just need to mess about and see if he's in either of those two locations. There's also Hamish up by Katora Springs. You'll find that on the north part of the map in Amberino. You can also go to Anthony Foreman, or perhaps even Alden, who is found at different train stations like Rhodes or Valentine. Depending on where you fast travel in the map, you will see the stranger. If a stranger can appear in multiple locations, like Alden, for example, in either Saint Denis, Valentine, or Rhodes, wherever you fast travel, he will appear to that place. If you are close to Rhodes, he will appear in Rhodes. If you are close to Valentine, he will appear in Valentine. If you're in Saint Denis, he will appear there. He won't be anywhere else. It may just take some time for him to show up, because the game wants you to obviously do a mission for him if you so choose. Any of these stranger missions you do, whether you're stealing a horse or stealing a wagon or a buggy or just going and shooting a bunch of people or delivering mail even, you want to drag out the time on these missions. Rockstar has designed Red Dead Online to pay you out in both XP, gold, and money for your time played. That way, every content piece, whether it's the stranger missions, online story missions, daily challenges, the new roles like bounty hunter, collector, or trader, every single activity you do in Red Dead Online will pay you about the same, or you'll rank up just about the same no matter what you're doing. There is no one mission that's going to get you from level 1 to level 100 500 times faster than anything else. There is not that one thing. There was it in GTA, but not Red Dead Online. But there are some things you can focus on so you can maximize the XP you're getting, because you'll see that timer counting down. You could have 10 minutes to complete a mission, 8 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 15 minutes, 18 minutes, whatever the timer is in that mission. You do not want to rush through it. I know that sounds really weird, and you're saying, hey, well, what if I just do a bunch of missions as fast as possible? Maybe I'll get less XP and money, but I could do more missions over time and thus make more in the long run. You are wrong, and this is why. So Rockstar has it on a scale. Every 3 minutes, you are going to make X amount more money, 4 extra gold nuggets every 3 minutes, 4 minutes for some missions, as well as more XP. And you want to wait until there are less than 3 minutes left on that timer to finish the objective, whatever it is, and you will maximize your XP for that mission. So whatever mission you're doing, just make sure you're dragging it out until the last 3 minutes. Now, you can either wait around and go on your phone, watch some TV, do some homework, whatever you want to do, but what I would recommend is stacking that with hunting. There are tons of animals you can find in Red Dead Online, and you can go and start hunting some animals, because you get XP for killing animals and you get XP for skinning your kills as well. So if you want to go hunt a bunch of deer, you can. And this is also a very good way to earn money, because what you're doing is, if you complete a mission, if you complete a mission in 5 minutes and you still have 15 minutes left on the timer, go hunting for 12 of those minutes and kill maybe 30 deer, or a couple of pronghorns and a couple of deer and a couple of squirrels and rabbits, or go fishing or whatever you want. You actually can't fish, but it's just an exaggeration. Like, you can do all of these things to earn extra XP and extra money here in Red Dead Online. So combine hunting with these stranger missions to maximize your playtime. The other thing you can do is daily challenges. This will help you get gold, and I will have a gold and money guide coming out later here on the channel, but just specifically talking about XP, completing those daily challenges, not only will they give you gold and money, they will give you a couple hundred XP, probably usually around 200 XP per daily challenge completion. So that is an extra 1400 XP per daily challenge, or total challenge set per day, and those are just off the normal daily challenges. And then you also have the roll daily challenges, so you can earn up to 2800 extra XP per day just by completing daily challenges. And then, of course, moving on, we have PvP, player versus player combat. You can jump into showdown and do some team deathmatch or domination or whatever you're familiar with other games like Battlefield or Call of Duty, and you can play these modes in Red Dead Online and you'll earn gold, money, and XP as well. Again, it's the same thing. The longer you're in the match, the more you get paid. The team-based modes pay out a flat rate. When you win, you make a certain amount of XP, and when you lose, you make a certain amount. If you come first place on the winning team, you make just about the same amount of money and XP as the player who did the worst. The only difference is the person in first place may have gotten 10 kills, and the person in last place may have gotten 0. And they get XP for those kills, so of course they made more XP that way, but everyone makes, call it, 500 XP for completing that specific PvP match. And so that is the base for either the winning or losing team. Now we also have the roles here in Red Dead Online, and these consist of the Bounty Hunter, Trader, and Collector. The Bounty Hunter is very similar to the Free Roam Stranger missions. You go after bounties, tier 1, 2, and 3. Tier 3 pay more, and they're usually harder, and you have less time to complete them than tier 1, but you can still rank up very, very fast. Now the Bounty Hunter roles also have specific unlocks. As you progress, you can rank up from level 1 to 20 in the Bounty Hunter ranks, and you can get things like the bolus, the reinforced lasso, different clothing, other accessories, some weapon skins. You also get a bounty wagon to transport 4 or 6 targets for the tier 2 and tier 3 bounties. You want to be focusing on the tier 2 and tier 3 bounties if you are trying to be a bounty hunter. When you get them, you'll get those at Bounty Hunter rank 5 and 10, and also pay attention for Bounty Hunter and other role free roam events. You'll see them pop up on the left hand side of your screen. They usually have weird names, and you'll get invites for them. Typically every 45 minutes you'll get an invite to a new free roam event. This will take you to a separate lobby. Those are also really fun and unique ways to rank up fast here in Red Dead Online. So definitely focus on those bounty hunter missions as well if you're getting bored of strangers, and you can do those things in the same way as stranger missions. Go after the bounty, put him on your horse, make sure he's hog-tied and secured, and before handing him in, drag out the timer until the last 3 minutes to maximize your XP, and also go hunting in between, get some extra pelts on your horse, and make some extra money and XP in the meantime. We also have the trader role. The trader role consists of selling goods, but in order to sell these goods, you need to produce goods in the first place. In order to produce goods, you need to go out and hunt animals, and that's why doing the bounty hunter is really good, because you can use those pelts to supply your trader with those pelts to produce goods, and you also need to resupply supplies. You can choose to buy these supplies for $20, or you can resupply them yourself. This is kind of like the GTA business grinding, except that there's an extra step, and that's the fact that you need to go out and hunt. You can't just order these supplies over and over, wait for your business to fill up with goods, and then sell it. But if you are ranking up your trader, or just ranking up in general in Red Dead Online, and you want to go after a specific item, make sure you are doing these resupply missions yourself, because each resupply mission, if you pay the $20, yes, you get the supplies, but if you do the resupply mission where you go and steal the supplies, it may take you 10 minutes to do, or 5 minutes, or whatever, how long it may be. You will make 625 XP for that resupply mission, which helps your trader rank increase from level 1 to 20, and also your overall rank. You also get an XP bonus on top of that goes to your normal rank. Now, the trader sells as well. They break down with local and long distance deliveries. Local pays out less XP and money than long distance, but you are taking shorter trips, and so if you're more comfortable with that, you could try it with long distance. Your goods will show up on the map, and players can go after it and steal it or blow it up or whatever. Watch out for griefers. Now, you also have small, medium, and large delivery wagons. When you start off, you will have the small, and you can end up with a large delivery wagon eventually when you hit the higher trader ranks, but you want to make sure you buy the medium wagon first, because you need to buy that. So just make sure you have enough money saved up. But also as well, small, medium, and large delivery wagons, depending on how many supplies and goods you have, those will pay out different amounts of XP as well. Now, the last thing, the ultimate thing I would recommend here is the collector role. This is the ultimate way to rank up overall if you have the role unlocked. Check out the collector map, interactive map link down in the description below. You can see all the collectibles. You can filter out collectibles. It resets on the daily. Collectibles, there are a bunch of sets you could sell. You make more XP for selling collectibles in sets. You do not get XP for selling collectibles individually. Every single collectible that you actually collect on the map, you make between 100 to 200 XP per collectible. And if you sell a set of collectibles, call it the coins, for example. First of all, the coins sell for $540, and you can collect the set every single day. It resets at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time now, after daylight savings. In the spring, it will probably move back up to 8 p.m. because that's what it's been since then, Eastern Standard Time. But as a collector, if you decide to sell the coin collection, first of all, the coin collection sells for $540, and you also get 1,500 XP for selling the collection as well. So save up until you get those collections, and then you can get extra XP on top of those as well. Overall, just experiment with a mix of solo and cooperative play with random players you meet, or even your friends. And overall, those are my tips here for how to rank up the fastest and most efficiently within Red Dead Online. I know we went through this very briefly and it was kind of like a fast thing, but just try and take into account all these things. You don't need to take all of these things into account at the same time, but just keep in mind, do the online story missions to get those first time bonuses, to get that XP. Mess around with some strangers and find the ones you like. If you're going to be doing strangers or the bounty missions, make sure you're hunting to keep you more occupied and also get some money and XP while you're dragging out the timer to maximize the mission bonus as well. If you're doing the trader, make sure you're doing the resupplies yourself. or if you just like wandering around the map digging in the dirt for stuff, the collector roll is the ultimate way. That is how, you know, I've talked about me making $2,000 in about 2 hours on my stream. That is how you do it. When you do the coins and the lost jewelry, which is the necklaces, bracelets, earrings, and rings, and the coins, you sell all of those sets. First of all, 1,500 XP per set, so 1,500 times 5, as well as you also make $1,888 from those collections. If you decide to do every collectible on that map every single day, you will make over $4,000 a day. But I spend about 2 hours instead of about 7 for collecting everything, and I still make almost half of that. And so that is why I go after the top 5 most lucrative collectible sets. But like I said, these are the tips for how to rank up fast. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. That's where we're gonna wrap it up. Is there anything in particular you would like to see added to this list, or maybe that I should take away? Whatever it may be, I would love to get your thoughts and feedback. But hopefully this proved insightful, and hopefully it helped you out in some way, shape, or form. And if it did, make sure you drop a like down below. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a single thing regarding all things Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. Lots of really exciting new videos are coming up here on the channel, and congratulations to all you PC players who finally have the opportunity to play one of the greatest games of all time. So if you are interested, hit that subscribe button, and if you guys also want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube. I practically live on all of those platforms, and I do live stream on twitch.tv/hazardoushdtv every single day. If you guys want to strike up a conversation or ask me a question, all of my social media links, including Discord, are linked down in the description below. With that said and out of the way, huge thank you to you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.